Good morning, our students. Our lesson today is lesson 3 of factorization. Is factorizing the difference between two squares. Before we know the rule or how to factorize the difference between two squares. What's the meaning of squares? X power 2 is a square, y power 2 is a square. The difference between them is called the difference between two squares. So x power 2 minus y power 2 is called the difference between two squares. Each of x power 2 and y power 2 is two squares, and the sign between them is different. How to factorize? How to factorize the difference between the two squares? The difference of two squares equal the sum of the two quantities. Sum of two quantities, x plus y, times the difference between the same two quantities, times x minus y. We find the square root of the first and the second. Adding them 1 and difference between them another 1. The sum of the two quantities times the difference of the same two quantities. For example, 49 x power 2 49 x power 2 minus 25 equal square root of the first quantity is 7x and the second is 5. Their sum and times their difference. Another one. Let me take some exercise. Factorize exercise number 1. بيقول factorize each of the following expressions if possible. X power 2 number b, x power 2 minus 4 equal x. The first quantity is x, the second is 2. Their sum and their difference. Number C. 9 minus y power 2 equal the first quantity is 3 and the second is y. Their sum and their difference. Another one. 9 or negative 9 x power 2 plus 25. The expression, arrange it before it become 25 minus 9 x power 2. Factorize into 25 minus 9x power 2 has two brackets. The first quantity is 5. The second is 3x. Their sum 5 plus 3x and their difference 5 minus 3x. This is the factorizing between 25 minus 9x power 2. Another one, let me take number I. X power 100 minus 1. The two brackets is x power 50 plus 1 and x power 50 minus 1. When we multiplying like this, we adding the power. After that, we must factorize again x power 50 minus 1, difference between two squares. The first bracket is the same, x power 5 power 50 plus 1 times. Factorize the other bracket into two brackets, difference between two squares, x power 25 plus 1 and x power 25 minus 1. Another example. Number 2, use factorization to evaluate. Number A, 77 power 2 minus 23 power 2 equal difference between two squares. By using factorizing between difference between squares, we will find the value of this expression. 77 plus 23 once and 77 minus 23 another. The sum of the two quantities and the difference between the two quantities. 77 plus 23 equal 100 times 77 minus 23 equal 54. The product is 5,400. Another one. 31 times 29. 31 and 29, they have common number between them. 31 is the sum of 30 plus 1. And 29 is the difference between 30 and the negative 1. The sum and the difference between the same two quantities equal the product of 31 and 29. 30 plus 1 times 30 minus 1 is the factorizing of difference of two squares, which is 30 power 2 minus 1 power 2. 30 power 2 equal 900 minus 1 equal 899. Let me take an example from the previous lesson to evaluate the value of a number. Use factorizing to evaluate the value of each of the following. Let me take number B. 997 power 2 plus 6 times 997 plus 9. This is perfect square trinomial. The first term is 997 power 2 and third term is 9. The square root of 9 equals 3. So 6 is the product of 2 times 3. So we use the factorizing of perfect square trinomial to find the value of this expression. Power 2 square of a binomial. At first, square of the first term 997, square of the third term 3, the sign of the middle term is positive. 997 plus 3 equal 1000, all power 2 equal 1 million. This is the value without using calculator. Thank you.